Hello and welcome to this section about the Middle East. I'm Kate and it's my pleasure to speak to you today about a couple of my favourite Wendy Wu tours in this region. The Middle East is built on the foundations of the most ancient civilizations, and it's a place of incredible history and really warm hospitality. It's a place where the past is always present. It was here that some of the world's very first cities came to be, and where three of the world's major religions were born. The region offers a real mix of attractions when it comes to touring. Outside of its urban centres, there are beautiful beaches, vast deserts and dramatic mountains. And everywhere you turn, you'll find cultural treasures, bringing you closer to this fascinating region's history and traditions. We're going to start in one of my favourite destinations and somewhere that I had the pleasure of visiting earlier this year, Jordan. If you're feeling a little cautious about travelling to this part of the world, I want to reassure you that Jordan remains a safe destination, very much open for travel. When I was there a few months ago, our guide described Jordan as a quiet house in a noisy neighbourhood, and I was blown away by how safe I felt, the warm welcome that I received from our guide and our partners, and we were rewarded by uncrowded sights, making for some really special moments. Let me tell you about our 8-day Journey Through Jordan tour, which will take you on a journey from north to south. The tour starts in the thriving hub of Amman. The city has a history spanning 12,000 years, but has also seen huge development in the last few years, so this is truly a city where old meets new. It's a city where you can visit ancient ruins and monuments, but look out onto a city of tall glass high-rises. Whilst in Amman, we'll visit the magnificent Roman amphitheatre and the hilltop citadel, where you can spend time wandering through the fantastic Roman ruins, enjoying views out over the city. The next stop on tour is Jerash. It's one of the best preserved Roman towns outside of Italy. I was amazed by the scale of the ruins here and the quality of them. The site covers a huge area, and you'll spend several hours walking through the town, exploring the colonnaded Roman streets, the fountains, theatres, and a hippodrome which once hosted Roman chariot racing. We'll also drive through the desert, spotting a few camels along the way, and stop to visit at some of Jordan's historic desert castles. Inside the castles, you'll see beautiful examples of early Islamic art, and one of the castles was used by Lawrence of Arabia as a fort during World War I. Next, our tour starts to head south towards Petra. En route, we'll stop at Mount Nebo, which is one of the possible burial sites of Moses. We explore the ruins of the 4th and 5th century churches there, and you'll see that the floors are still covered with beautiful intricate mosaics. On arrival in Petra, we have a real treat for you. You'll take part in a hands-on Levantine cooking class, learning to cook some classic dishes under the guidance of a local chef. It's a great opportunity to get a real taste of authentic Levantine cuisine. The food in Jordan was a real highlight for me. Homemade breads, hummuses, falafel and fresh salads, spiced meats and rice dishes. The following morning, we set off for one of the new 7 wonders of the world, Petra itself. Petra is one of the world's most prized UNESCO sites, and you'll probably recognise it from movies such as Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. It's carved directly into the rugged sandstone cliffs, surrounded by mountains, and the lost city is approached walking through a long, deep canyon known as the Seek. Rounding the corner of the Seek, you'll be confronted with that magnificent facade of the famous treasury, Petra's most iconic site. Your guide will introduce you to the hidden secrets of Petra, and you'll then return in the evening to experience Petra by night, with the treasury illuminated by thousands of twinkling candles. It really is an unforgettable moment and the highlight of this tour for many. We also get to experience authentic Bedouin hospitality on this tour in the desert of Wadi Rum. We travel through Wadi Rum in a 4x4 vehicle, which is great fun. And once we've explored the incredible landscapes of the desert, we'll spend a night in the heart of the desert at a luxury desert camp. Now, this isn't camping as you might know it. You'll be staying in a large Bedouin tent, complete with your own ensuite facilities and electricity. It's a wonderful, unique experience. How many of your friends can say they've camped under the stars at Wadi Rum? Our final stop on this tour is the Dead Sea. This salt lake sits on the border between Jordan and Israel, and we'll travel here and spend time. You can take a dip in its mineral-rich waters. It's the perfect way to relax at the end of your adventure. Next, on to another of our fabulous Middle East tours, and this one's brand new, our 9-day Secrets of Saudi Arabia tour. This is a tour that lets you discover a destination with a difference. Having only opened to tourists in late 2019, the wonders of this kingdom have been hidden away for a long time, and we're really excited to finally be able to take you there on a Wendy Wu tour. Saudi Arabia is a huge and varied nation with a mind-bogglingly long history. Touring this country, you'll encounter all kinds of treasures, from holy cities and relics from long-fallen empires to vibrant modern cities with gleaming skyscrapers. The tour begins in Riyadh, the birthplace of modern Saudi Arabia. Here you'll explore the 19th century Masmak fort and wander the fragrant alleyways of one of the city's oldest traditional markets. We head outside of the city to Diriyah, where you'll uncover the secrets of the UNESCO-listed At Turayf district, known for its mesmerizing maze of mud brick architecture. As we travel north, we'll stop to visit the Ushaiga heritage village. Bedouins first settled here 1,500 years ago, when it was a popular stopping point for pilgrims travelling to Mecca. And now it offers a glimpse into Saudi Arabia from long ago, with its historic mud brick buildings and brightly painted doors. The whole city is a living museum, so you can explore, stepping inside the historic homes to see the furniture and decor. Next up in Buraydah, you'll experience the hustle and bustle of the world's largest camel market. It's quite the spectacle to see, and you'll be astonished by the prices that the prized camels fetch. Next, we'll drive through the red sands of the Nafud Desert to the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Juba, where you'll be able to see prehistoric rock art 10,000 years old. We then spend 2 nights in Al Ula, giving us plenty of time to explore the highlights of this historic and enchanting desert oasis. The area is surrounded by impressive sandstone mountains and is rich in archaeological wonders, ancient tombs and structures, including the 52-metre-high Elephant Rock, where we'll stop to enjoy sunset, watching as the rock turns beautiful shades of red. We'll also wander the labyrinth of narrow streets that make up Al Ula's atmospheric old town, and visit one of Saudi Arabia's most recognisable UNESCO treasures, Hegra. Hegra is the southern capital of the same nomads who built Petra in Jordan. It dates back 2,000 years, and you'll be able to admire the well-preserved tombs carved into the dramatic cliffs. Then, moving from past to present, we head to the second most sacred city in Islam after Mecca, Medina. We'll explore the heart of the city, which was previously off-limit to non-Muslims. Then we'll jump aboard the sleek high-speed train for our journey to the city of Jeddah. Jeddah is an ancient city which was originally a trading port on the Red Sea, and today it really is a city of contrasts, with its gleaming, manicured waterfront alongside its charming historic quarter. And to end your time in Saudi Arabia, we have a special, unique Wendy Wu experience for you. You'll be invited to dine with a local businesswoman and her family for a real insight into modern family life in Saudi Arabia. Your host will be delighted to share her story and insights into her life, and you'll be able to hear more about how this country is looking ahead to a new vision of the future. So I hope you've enjoyed that quick summary of 2 of my favourite Middle East tours. And if you want to explore more of the region, we've made it really easy for you to combine our tours. We've worked the departure dates of lots of the Middle East tours so that they sync up and you can do them back to back on one adventure. So you could combine our Jordan and Saudi Arabia tour together, or Jordan with Egypt. If you want more information about that, just give our reservations team a call and they can help you. And if you want more inspiration, take your time looking at our new brochure. Thank you.